Hey there, Stones fans. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I get a lot of emails and questions from people about how do you actually learn a song. Not how do you play one, but how do you learn one, which is a different thing. And so I thought I'd do something different. I had a request or two for Soul Survivor from the Stones, and it's on the Exile on Main Street album. So I've never really played that one or listened to that one, to tell you the truth. It's not one of the ones on Exile that I really like, so I never play it, never heard it. But I'm gonna make a few assumptions before I start to try to learn it. I'm gonna assume, like most of that album, Keith is in open G, somewhere around that neighborhood. That he may be up a little bit. I'm thinking he might be using a capo like he did on a bunch of the open G ones on Exile, but we'll find out. So I'm going to start an open G. If it turns out it's standard, I'll retune. But I'm just going to listen to a little bit of it and see what it sounds like, and then tell you what I hear from it. Alright, so already I know it is in open G, because that third chord he hits is this. So, and it's in this fret. So I know that's how it goes. And it's a question of what chord shapes he's doing on those. Now Keith's usual chord shape is this one, where he does, he'll bar all the way across, usually he takes off that bottom E string. He'll bar all the way across, then index finger on that B string, 1 fret up, then ring finger on the D string, 2 frets up. But from the sound of it already, I can tell he's not doing this. He's doing this. So instead of doing the D string on that ring finger, he's doing the G string, which is another kind of shape that he sometimes does. So already I've only listened to 10 seconds of it, and I already know this is how the intro goes. And that's just from knowing a little bit about what Keith tends to do and how he tends to play. But let's play along with a little bit of it and see where it goes. Okay, so he's going, this is the intro. So it starts in, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7th fret on that shape, on and off, 3rd fret on and off, same shape. It goes on, off, on, off. Then when it goes into that other part, he's up in the 5th fret, 10th fret. Then he went down to the 3rd fret. And then it sounded like this. So I'm going to rewind that a little bit and play that part again. But I think that's what he's doing. So just by guessing it and you know, knowing how Stones songs usually go, I think we kind of we're a minute 15 into it. I'm looking at the CD player, and that's probably all there is to it. There's probably a guitar solo where he goes on this, which is another sort of Stones motif that you'll probably hear in a ton of Stones songs. But when you're figuring out the chords for this one, you can rest assured he's either doing this traditional one on the B and D strings that he usually does, or he's doing the same thing on the B and the G string. So just listen for what you hear, but I'm pretty sure that when he's going into the chorus, and then it goes, I'm pretty sure that's what it sounds like anyway. 5th fret on up into the 7th fret, and then there's a little vamp part. He's just vamping on the 5th fret. I think. It sounded like he was going from. It sounds like 3, 5, 7 there for a second. Hold on. He's going from the 3rd up to the 7th. It's a minute 42 into it. I'm assuming there's not much different for the rest of the tune. There's not some little left turn that they take or something. But so the main thing, if you're trying to figure out a Stones song, for that period, sort of, you know, Sticky Fingers, Exile, some of Goat's Head Soup. In fact, all the way through Black and Blue. A lot of that is open G, so you can make certain assumptions just depending on what you hear. If you hear a lot of this stuff, that's going to be open G. It just depends on where he's capoing it, if he is. But the shortcut to figuring those out is first figure out the fret that he's doing. Don't worry about the chord shapes. Just worry about where he's barring. So when you first hear this one, you can hear. From there, you know it's going to be most likely one of those two chord shapes with moving your ring finger between the G and the D string. But that's how you figure them out. I've never heard that one. In fact, I probably won't listen to it again because I'm not really fond of that one, as it turns out. But they're not really all that difficult. And I'm not doing anything that you can't do. I just taught myself how to play, and I've never taken any lessons or anything like that. But so if I can do that, you can do that. It's just a question of thinking like they think. And you have to, if you want to really learn to play a lot of songs, you have to listen to a lot of songs. So I've listened to enough Stones music to know they sort of have a format to them, and that's how you figure it out. So I'm not going to bother playing the rest of it because frankly I hate that song now. But nevertheless, good luck with that one, and email me if you have a question on it.